Hello everybody, today I am going to be sharing with you my design team package for November from Beebeecraft. Each month they send me a set of items and I make 2 projects using those items throughout the month. And so I'll show you what I got this month and it's going to be fun to play with these. The first thing I got was a 10-yard roll of a double ruffle stretch elastic. I'll just open that, and I will have links to all these items in the description box below. So here's our lovely double ruffle elastic. You don't have to use it in a stretchy elastic form. You could just glue that to something as is. It's very pretty. It's in a lovely musty pink colour. So that will be lovely to use this month. So that's the first thing that I received. The second thing I received was a packet of gold-plated brass ball head pins. When you're making charms and things like that, there's 144 pieces and they come in different sizes. So let's just have a look. We've got, I think that's about 1 inch, that one. Is that the same? Oh, look, they're eye pins and they're all different types. So, okay, let me have a look, see. Okay, I see. Right, okay. So, you get 2 different lengths and you get the ball top pins, you get the straight top pins, and you get the eye pins as well in the 2 different lengths. So that's wonderful, isn't it? To have the 3 different styles. Wonderful. And so these ones are, I'll say approximately, because they're kind of on an angle. 1 3/4 inch, and these ones are approximately 1 inch. So that's the first thing I received, and they will be very handy to use for charms and jewelry and different things. And the next thing I received was 5 yards. It's called colourful flower lace trim. And it's like applique lace. Oh, this is really unusual, isn't it? There's the end of it. Here we go. Look at that. So it's on an organza fabric and it's all embroidered. That's lovely, isn't it? You can cut pieces out and use it in your crafting and your stitcheries and things like that. And like, see, they're not completely joined, some of them, so you can quite easily cut them apart. Wow, and that's 5 yards of that. That's really lovely. Just to use, like you can use just that part by itself, or you could just use that part by itself, or that one. That's lovely. So that's the repeat. That's the full pattern there, and then it repeats itself again. How nice. Okay, that'll be very nice to play with this month. And the next thing I got, I got some rickrack. Now, this is a little bit brighter than what I thought it was going to be. This is 10 yards and it's a polyester of wavy ribbon, they call it. It is 3/4 of an inch wide, like that. And I'm thinking I can tea or coffee stain this just to bring that brightness down. But it's a lovely thick rickrack. So that's the next thing I got. And then I also got another rickrack, and this is a 27 yards, and this is a much smaller size. This is it's a 5mm, probably about 1/4 of an inch. So that's a lovely colour blue, but even that, I might tea stain that a little bit just to give it an old vintage look, which is what I like. So I'll have to show you how they both go when I've stained them up, just to show you the difference. So that's lovely. The next thing I got was 10 yards of lace trim ribbon in a vintage floral embroidered tulle. Look at this. Wow. So this is just short. It's about, you could say, 3.5 inches wide. That's, and the end piece there is just a little bit wider. It's got a little end part on it there, so we'll just trim that off like that. So isn't that lovely? Look at that pretty embroidery work on there. Such a pretty colour. Wow, and that will go really nicely with this one up here as well, and also with the ruffled pink ribbon. So that's beautiful, and you get a huge amount of that. Isn't that lovely? And you could use it as is, or you could cut these pieces out to add into your works. You could use the border pieces as well. So that's that. Okay, let's move that to the side. And now some sparkly things. So the first ones are these 80 pieces of flower rhinestone buttons, and they look absolutely lovely. They're packaged beautifully. So there's 4 different styles in these crystal buttons, and they have silver shanks. Look at that. So let's see if we can find the 4 different styles. Oh, how tiny. So tiny. So there's 3. What am I missing? There must be another one that I can't see. I've got that one. I've got that one. I've got that one. Got that one. Got that. Oh, is that the same? Oh, okay. Right, so they all look similar, but they're all different sizes, if you can see. That one's slightly bigger than that. So, like that. It's just ever so slightly different. See how it's a little bit bigger, that one? But they're beautiful, aren't they? And there's 80 of those. And I'm thinking Christmas because there's lots of sparkles. There's a little one that's popped off there. I'll put it back in the bag because if I find where it popped off from, I'll be able to replace it. I won't put them all back in there just yet. I'll just leave them there so we can look at them. They're beautiful, aren't they? So the next ones I got is a pack of 16. and very well packaged again. I'm wondering if these are, oh, they're very similar, but they're different. See, that's even bigger. So that adds another size to it as well. And these ones feel a little bit heavier as well. And they're buttons, and there's 16 pieces in that. They're really lovely. They've got a nice deep shine to them. You know, they're not too light. They're really, really nice. Okay, we'll leave that there in a little bundle there, so you can see them. Put that to the side. And the next one I got, it's just Bling City here. And this is a set of 10 crystal rhinestone buttons with shanks. And once again, in a flower design, which might be very similar. Oh, no, not quite. These have more of a square cut on them than these ones. So let me show you. See how those ones are round little stones? These have more of a square edge to them. So they are different. And so that's that one. That one goes back there. And there's 10 of those ones. How lovely. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? All beautiful. Very shiny and pretty. Lovely, lovely. So I got those. So there's 10 of those. And then the very last thing I was sent are some handmade Indonesian beads. And these are beautiful. Look at these. Aren't they just beautiful? Oh, I love these. They're really, really, really pretty. Can you see them? They're a lot of fun, aren't they? Just gorgeous. So that's the top of the bead, of course, with the hole. And these little flowers go all the way around. Oh, they're so lovely. They would make beautiful, beautiful stick pins for the front of a journal or a fabric book or something like that, or even for a needle book. Oh, yes, a little stick pin or a charm for a needle book. How beautiful. So that is what I've received from Beebeecraft this month. I will have a lot of fun playing with these items. Beautiful assortment. And thank you, Beebeecraft, and thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care now. Bye.